this positive performance against a very different side in Tottenham?
I think it's just try to be consistent, because, and again, we wasn't the worst team against Fulham, and we are not the best team after the game today. We have to challenge, of course, the players, but we have to keep trying to have this kind of consistency about the discipline that we show today, about how well we work together, not create those space for the opposition team to hurt us. I think we have to keep working and believing in ourselves and believe to each other, and then try to be consistent.
What do you make to Antonio Conte's Tottenham side? They seem to have had a little bit of a sticky spell recently, and they seem to be conceding a lot of goals and then having to try and come from behind. Is that something perhaps you could exploit?
I think Conte's team are always ready to compete. I think the team is working hard, fighting until the end. So many times they get back into the game, especially in the second half, and win those games. We know what to expect with them, and of course we will need to perform, because this is a team who fight and try to be in the Champions League spot. So we will have to be in our best to get something from that game, but we will be ready to compete.
How do you stop Harry Kane?
You will not gonna to stop him. And I think if we only put our concentration and focus on him, will be a massive mistake, because there is so many good players around him who can provide the quality ball for him to finish it. So again, the team performance will be the main focus for us.
Patrick, how do you feel as a player when you had all these games over the Christmas period, obviously being locked in even more for the World Cup? How do you feel as the head coach or manager going into these games?
We prepare ourselves for that. We had those 2 weeks break, and then we came back and we physically try to get where we left it. And of course, it's a challenge, because you're going 6 weeks without proper competition, and then you get inside, and then it's one game after the other one. But hopefully we will be competitive game after game. That's why I strongly believe as well we will need to reinforce the squad to allow ourselves to compete a little bit more.
Do you remember last season's game against Tottenham fondly, your first win for Palace?
At home, yes. Yeah, it was an important moment for us, because that game allowed us to build a momentum, a belief, confidence to go game after game. That was an important moment for us last year.
And I know you said you didn't panic after the Fulham game, but how keen are you to exercise that good performance at home again?
Yeah, we just have to keep what we show today, and that is the most difficult things to do, to be competitive and to keep going game after game. But always believe on players and the group of players that I'm working with, and try to enforce those messages.
I think you have 4 Premier League games against teams in the top 8 right now, one after the other. Do you need the same level as today, or another level again?
We're always going to try to raise our level and our quality. The benchmark is quite really high regarding what we want to achieve, and we need to be consistent. And of course, today I was really happy, really pleased, but there's still some things that we can improve when we manage to win the ball. I think with the quality that we have up front, we can be more dangerous. And if we manage to improve that side and keep what we've been doing today, I think we will be a good side.
Thank you, Matt.
Coach, get an update on fitness. Jean-Philippe missed the Fulham game, was on the bench today. Was that due to illness?
Who, sorry?
Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Yeah.
Was that due to illness or injury? Or?
No, it was injuries, and he had a couple of weeks by himself. He started training last week with the team, and today I was really pleased, because the players who came from injuries, like Edouard as well, will be really important for us for the rest of the season.
What was the issue with Edouard, injury-wise?
It was his hamstring.
And are we any closer to seeing Nathan Ferguson or James McArthur back?
James, no. Still going to be time for Nathan. Hopefully next week he will take part of some training session with the team.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, or are we done? Excellent. Thanks very much.
Thank you.